time to dive into a new set. This time we have Strange New Worlds science fiction at DEFA from Eureka Entertainment. It's part of their Masters of Cinema series, and the first movie we're going to talk about is 310, The Silent Star. Now, I have seen a couple of movies before that are in this set, and they were exquisite, and I'm really looking forward to revisiting them and checking what else there is to offer in the extras amongst this set. Now, The Silent Star, which is from 1960, is all about a strange artifact that is unearthed in the Gobi Desert. It reveals a chilling signal from Venus. In response, the world unites to launch a spacecraft, a cutting-edge one at that, carrying a diverse crew of international scientists on a daring mission to make first contact.
Jeder hat sein Abenteuer. Ihr Abenteuer war Hiroshima. Sein Abenteuer ist der Flug zur Venus.
I love this movie. There is something wonderful about the visual spectacle of these films, the kind of effects when they spend time on Earth. They create these stunning vistas, and the way the film looks is just so amazing that even some of the crew and cast have to talk about it.
Gefällt's Ihnen hier? Schön, nicht? Dieser Blick, huh?
One of the things I love about The Silent Star is the international cast that they have here. They have every nationality, or mostly, represented within this international crew of heroes who are going to travel to Venus and discover what exactly is going on. I love that aspect. I love the fact that they try to create a sort of unity between every nationality of the world, and they're going to help explore and expand Earth's message. But there is an incredibly heavy-handed thematic throughout this, and it's a clear anti-nuclear message. The film serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of nuclear proliferation, and that comes across in almost every scene because they're always mentioning it. Right from the start, there are constant references to Hiroshima, and that continues throughout the film, right up to Venus, where the characters are still going on about various things. It reflects on the Cold War anxieties of the time, which, to be honest, I really enjoy. I think it's a time capsule of a film where pressures were heightened at that time, and they've been reflected within the film here.
Brinkmann. Für mich hat sich damals alles entschieden. Mit der Bombe von Hiroshima.
This was DEFA's first science fiction film, and it really does showcase an impressive special effects and set design. They are wonderful to look at. They're practical. They are some great effects, and what they do with in-camera trickery is just marvellous. And it's one of those movies where, and there is a film, I think, coming in the set where it's not as empathetic and it's a little bit cold. You're still marvelling at the look of these films. I love the effects, and I love a bunch of the characters as well in this one. What interests me most about this, looking into the film, was the fact that it was re-released in the US as the first spaceship on Venus, but they removed all the anti-nuclear references. Now, like I said, they're all the way through the film, and I have no idea how the hell they would actually manage that and keep this film cohesive, because it's a huge part of the film itself. The Silent Star is a great introduction to this DEFA sci-fi set. Like I said, it was the first one that they made, but it shows their effort and willingness to really put it all on screen. And this runs through a bunch of these films where you have these international characters. They are all talking about unity. They're bringing the world together. They're looking for peaceful ways to explore the universe and talk to other cultures, which I find really interesting, really fascinating. And at a time of the world where everybody seemed to be at each other's throats or waiting for somebody to make the first move, it's a really kind of bold statement, and one that I really enjoy throughout this. Stunning to look at, great characters, a really interesting tale that goes in some wacky directions later on, particularly when they get to Venus, which becomes something altogether more fantastical and more wonderful, but really does hammer home that anti-nuclear message that is at the heart of this film. Great start to this set. Let's dive into the extras and see what there are. In the disc for The Silent Star, we have it with the original German stereo, with a DTS HD 5.1 surround, and an audio commentary by Roland Mann, and presented by David Melville Wingrove. Now, who reads out this essay is terrific. He really has a vocal presence and really imbues all the information with some great inflections and cadence. And he does commentaries in pretty much most of the films. Then we have Red Skies, Clear Night on DEFA, Science Fiction and Socialist Culture, which runs at 32 minutes 26 seconds. It's a great history on DEFA, as well as the political climate and about their films. Then we have The Robot, an animated short, which runs for 15 minutes 4 seconds, and it is fantastic. Just really fun and whimsical. Then we have A British Filmmaker Visits DEFA, 1959 archival newsreel. It's 1 minute 29, but it's just a really fun addition. Similarly, we have A Rocket in the Soviet Zone, another archival newsreel. And then we have trailers for The Silent Star and a trailer for Strange New Worlds, this set. That's the extras for The Silent Star. Here we have it. First movie in this set, The Silent Star. It's a winner. I'm looking forward to diving into more of them. Like I said, I have seen 2 more of these movies and they're great as well, and I'll be back covering them soon. Did you pick up this set? Have you watched any of the movies thus far? Let me know your thoughts and what you think is maybe the favourite in the set of yours in the comment box below. And as always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, ManVFilm.com always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.